Hey everybody, welcome back to Reject Hallway, the Reject Hallway, I should say. Today is a long-awaited Pokemon card binder reveal, little show and tell. But before we get into that, I need to apologize and redeem my membership to the Eevee Club, the Eevee fan club. I have made a fatal error. I'm gonna tell them. I'm sorry. Don't mind that. But when I did the last video on my vintage plushies and current plushies, I thought I did all the evolutions, but I was wrong. I got tricked because I had them all piled up. And I grabbed the Glaceon and I put it down, and I guess I must have put it down on top of the one I forgot about. So I just thought I did it, I guess. So I just have to show. I'm sorry. I forgot Vaporeon. So I am sorry. I apologize to the Eevee community, but yes, we got to show Vaporeon before I am allowed to do anything. I mean, it's basically law. I think everybody knows. So, but yes, with this out of the way, we can get into what everybody's been asking. Well, and I don't mean everybody. I should say a couple people have been asking to see my collection. And I'm obviously just recently got back into collecting, so it is not anything fancy. Do not expect anything super crazy, okay? It's just, be easy on me is all I should say. Like, don't expect for me to like whip out a Moonbryon or something, or like a pristine tin dark Dragonite or something. Just something crazy. That Charizard, that base set Charizard, like, it's no, you're not going to see that. So one person did say they wanted to kind of really see my vintage stuff, and I don't have a specific vintage binder. I will say most of my vintage is in like two places. It's either in my Evolution binder, or it would be in my binder that is for my other favorite Pokemon outside of the Evolutions. So I will probably start with those after I get my jumbo card binder out of the way, and then the last two binders I have are just like regular hits. They're like all modern, basically. So it's just random modern hits I've got from just either some I've bought, just like a couple, not really too much, but most of it's just I've been lucky to kind of pull these kind of hits. And then my last binder is my people binder, because the characters need love too outside of the Pokemon. So with that being said, let me quit jibber jabbering and we will get into it. So first off, here is my jumbo card binder. This is just what they had at the time that I found on Amazon, although when I was searching to possibly get one for my daughter, since she's starting a jumbo card collection as well, I have found a better binder option on Amazon, where it actually has like the regular size jumbo card sleeves as well as the extra large ones, which would have been nice because I do have some jumbo cards, or like when I was getting all the evolutions in jumbo cards, I noticed some of them were bigger than others. So that started a whole process of figuring out how to get sleeves and top loaders for them. So just, in case you might want to start one, just make note of that. That not all of them come in the same size. Okay. Like case in point, this is perfect for the regular sized ones, the typical ones you see. And then this works great for the like bigger ones that I just keep in here. Nothing crazy. I will be doing face down camera angle once I start getting into the regular cards, but I just figured this would be easier for the jumbo. So nothing too crazy yet, because again, collection's just starting. Some of these I got from actual boxes I bought. Others are just like I bought a random lot on Amazon, just I don't know, just cause. Yeah. So not necessarily saying I like some of these, but I don't know, it's just cool. I like it. And I think that is it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way so we can get into the juicy stuff. So with that being said, just let me readjust y'all. All right, I think this is about the best I can do as far as angles. So we are starting with my evolution binder, which I wonder if there's any hints. So first off, we got to start with the main event, the number one. What started it all for me was definitely the first Pokemon card I ever collected as a kid. It is Eevee. So obviously you can't have an evolution binder without this card. And what's better than having this card too? So I have it in English as well as Japanese. We got a nice little VMAX. And I even collect just the regular cards. It doesn't even have to be fancy for me personally. I just love the artwork. I love the Pokemon. Here's a continuation. Yes, I know it's not the greatest start, but it's something. I am working on it. I am obviously lacking in some areas, but I am working to improve on it. I do love this older card right here. If I can get that ring light out of the way. There we go. You can see me. Let me see if I can get the ring light out of the way. There we go. It might make things a little bit darker, but at least you're not going to have that awful glare, or as bad of a glare. So you can see it better. But I'm moving it back down a little bit just to get more of that lighting. We have Flareon, and we also have the two right here. We have the actual, let me get it out because I love the artwork. These are some vintage. I have the actual holo version of it. And then I have the regular. I mean, if I could find these in Japanese in a holo and a regular, I most definitely would buy these. But, this is what I have for now. Absolutely love this artwork. Definitely, if I was to get a tattoo, this would probably be the artwork I would go for. Random side note. But absolutely love them. More of my recent pickup right here. Y'all might have seen at my first card show, I did pick this one up. Here's another vintage right here, Dark Flareon. You can do a little bit of more of a close-up. There we go. Just another stunning artwork. Absolutely love, love, love the Dark Flareon. Got another Flareon right here. We got our sad little collection of Glaceon. But it's a work in progress. I am going to be going to another card show, like a bigger one, this weekend. So, which I'm going to try to do my first buyer POV of. So I'm going to bring y'all along with me on that shopping excursion. So stay tuned for that. I'll definitely try to add more to specific evolutions if I can control myself. Because clearly Flareon, unbeknownst to me, is a card I guess I gravitate towards. So here's all my Leafeons so far. We have some Jolteons. Here's a vintage, like the older ones. Bring it out a little bit closer. Do it nice and slowly. Just stunning. I mean, I swear, you can't, it's kind of like, it makes me think about when my dad talked about cars and stuff. It's like, oh, they just don't make them the way they used to. Yeah. And I can feel that on on the vintage Pokemon cards. Like, it's just not that I'm digging at the newer age stuff, because there are incredible cards that are current, but it's just, it hits different with the older cards, you know? That's, personal, I guess, preference. And obviously the worst one yet. Please don't beat me up too bad about it. And then once again, I had to get it. I got the holo first, and then I got the regular. This one is definitely beat up. Hold on, if I can get it. It's too shiny. There it is. The holo is definitely beat up. You can see some of the scratching, but like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to grade anything. I'm just appreciating the beauty and the memories it brings back to me. And then here's just the regular. Oh, I know, I went too fast. There we go. Just truly stunning. Now here's another one of my more recent pickups that I showed y'all from my Etsy order. This is Dark Vaporeon. Absolutely love. And then we have Sylveon, which obviously it's not much, but we're working on it, okay? I do love this one though, just because it has a nice little Eevee in the background. Just adds that sweet touch. So with that being said, let's move on to the next one, which will be my favorites binder of just other Pokemon that I find to be awesome. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I got a little lost in my mind sauce. So obviously we have to have Rayquaza, Ray, whatever you're feeling that day, calling it. I definitely would like to get the Mega Evolution one that kind of just looks like graffiti and stuff. I can't remember exactly what collection that came from, but I definitely want that. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be able to pick it up if it is like damaged, which is fine. I'll take it, Now, I mean, if it looks like a dumpster fire, then, obviously I'll skip on it. But, I don't mind if it's a little banged up, just to add to the collection so I can look at it and stuff. And now we got my Latias, which I did pick up some older ones. This is my Latios. I just wanted to put these together. I probably should put it down, or maybe I have a page just for Latios. But look, how cool is that? I swear, these older cards. I'll just keep saying it. It's everything. I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. You gotta pick them up. And here we go. I don't think this is it. Yeah, it's a little. You just can't tell as much on this one. But there is a little bit of sparkle in there. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you're going to be able to really tell. I'm trying. But just stunning, stunning art. We have my Moltres collection. Obviously, it's not there yet, but you know, I am a fan of the 3 legendary birds. I remember actually for Articuno when I was a kid, my friend had better luck at pulling cards, and she ended up pulling a holographic Articuno. So I traded one of my horse toys for the Articuno. So you know, I was wheeling and dealing back then. But yeah, nothing crazy. And we got our Zapdos. I did purchase this one. I just thought it was cool. Kind of gave like Roadrunner vibes. And Lugia. Love me some Lugia. Obviously this one's kind of like, I would like to get some vintage Lugias. Although I know Lugia is kind of like one of those Pokemon that can be pretty dang pricey. But if I can just get some basic, nothing fancy special, like vintage cards of Lugia, that's the dream, y'all. That is the dream. And of course, I mean, what Pokemon collection doesn't have Pikachu? So here are all the Pikachus. I actually got this free promo card from, what is it, Barnes & Noble, when I spent a certain amount. So I loved it because it had Mew in there as well, which is another one of my favorite Pokemon. Just a bunch of cute little Pikachus. Got a nice promo. Detective Pikachu. I think, do I have any? I don't know. I guess I thought I had vintage Pikachus, but I guess not. But I also have a little bit of Raichu down here. I mean, we can't not have the sleeping Raichu. That's just, you gotta have it, and you gotta have the surfing and just the chonk. The chonk. Next, we have Lapras, and that is how I say it, and it's correct. Okay, that's just, it is what it is. I don't make the rules, I'm just the messenger, okay? So I definitely, from Stellar Crown, I'm hoping when I go to the show, it'd be pretty awesome if I could find the full art Lapras from Stellar Crown. That would be a pretty awesome pickup, but I do love this one just solely because like you don't typically see, or at least from my knowledge, like you don't always see a good view of Lapras like actually underwater and like, you know, living in nature and stuff that way. It's usually on the top, you know, or on land and stuff. I guess this is completely underwater, but you can't really like tell what's going on. I think it's really, really cool. Like you're watching a Natural Geographic show or something. Cause yeah, this is typically, it's more of just Lapras on the ground or just at the surface. That's typically how I see that card. Now we got my Arcanine. Just a few starting out that I'm getting there. I really like Arcanine. I like this card too. I don't necessarily like this variant of Arcanine, but it's still a good card. I'm definitely more of a traditional Arcanine fan. I also have some Ninetales. Here's one of those more vintage. We'll spotlight that. I got to remember, nice and slow. There we go. You can kind of see the hollow. It's a little beat up, but still gorgeous nonetheless. Now we're on to Dragonite, which, here we go. Ooh, if I can get nice and slow. There we go. Just look at that. You can literally see the ray of sunshine that Dragonite brings. Just absolutely incredible. I also have a little bit of Dragonair and Dratini started. I'll move that up a little bit. Here's more of my other vintage. I've spoken on this before in a, come on, there we go, in a previous video. So I'm just doing a nice little up close for you. Just perfect. I don't want to make this video, 5 hours long. I mean, I definitely could, but I don't think that's what people are here for. And we got Absol. Just a really cool Pokemon. Just, it has that I don't care vibe attitude, like just not phased by much at all. And I like that. I admire it. Especially coming from somebody that easily spirals. I care too much, I should say. We got Jirachi, and also it's not in any particular order. It's just how I happen to put the cards in the binder. If anybody was wondering, we have my Mew collection. I definitely bought these. But here we can show this. Oh my goodness, who am I showing it to? I love this artwork. It's not vintage, but it's just loving the vibes. Just had to show it up close, couldn't help myself. Although I don't know, it's 2016, so I guess before I know it, it's going to be another version of vintage. Ugh, gosh, being an old lady. And I think this is the last one. Yep, I just recently started the Jigglypuff page, or I just call it Jigglypoof. I mean, Indigo League, if you know, you know. I wish I could release my inner Jigglypuff sometimes. Jigglypuff is the vibe, okay? Enough said. That is why I'm collecting. I've been looking online at some vintage Jigglypuff cards, so I am super stoked. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for more vintage cards to add to my collection. I'm sure I'll still get, new age stuff, but definitely want to step up my vintage game. Next, we're going on to my modern hits. It's just all that it hits. It's not specifically any Pokemon I necessarily care about or dislike or whatever. It's just hits I've gotten. Obviously, I opened up a Crown Zenith ETB, so that's why I got the Lucario promo, which, I mean, it hits pretty hardcore. It is an incredible freaking promo. I'm sure most of us have seen it. If not, here's just the close-up, he goes hard. He goes hard in that card. We got some of these down here. Nothing too crazy. I'll definitely make sure to point out any cards that I super duper like or creep me out. I don't know. But here we go. I did recently pull this Caterpie because I opened up the Zapdos, or oh my goodness, Zapdos 151 box. And it finally gave me something. It gave me this Caterpie. It's pretty freaking cool. I will say, I mean, I'll take it because, my gosh, 151 does not like me. I mean, I love the original Pokemon, but I guess the card set's not really jiving with me. And then we got these little guys back here. Just recently pulled this, I don't know, this thing just looks inappropriate. on many levels. I don't. Like, a lot of these cards in here, I necessarily wouldn't be butthurt if I traded or sold or whatever. Like, a lot of them I don't really necessarily care about. There are some that I do really like obviously this promo is stunning. Love the artwork. I'm not like a giant Charizard fan, but like I do love a lot of the artwork that done for Charizard. If that makes any kind of sense. I do really enjoy this card as well. It's just very old school, like detective comic, like black and white detective TV show from back in the day. I don't know, just all those kind of mixed in vibes. So I do enjoy this card. We all have all the crap from Shrouded Fables, or just literally your money goes towards getting promos. At least for me. I don't know. Some other people just have the luck. But for me, and I think a lot of people, Shrouded Fables is icky poo poo, okay? That's all I have to say about that. And we get some of these. Nothing too crazy over here. I do find these two cards really stunning, very calming, relaxing. I do like the Mimikyu, because even though it's just an old lady knitting and it's all chill, it's like, do you know you have this in your house right now? Like, are you not concerned? Can you not see that? Like, I don't know. I just think it's funny. Like, she's so chill, and then she's got, Mimikyu right there. Just not even phased. Like, she don't care. She's been through stuff. Definitely pull this one a lot. I've pulled it, I think, twice. So I gave one to my daughter. Here we go. That's the rest of the page. Got another. I'm trying to think. I think I actually pulled that card myself very recently, actually. I'm trying to remember. Was that from my, what is it called? Brilliant Stars? Yeah, I think I opened ETB, Brilliant Stars, recently. I think I might have pulled this from there, which I did buy another one. I found there's one more left at Walmart, so I will open that with y'all at some point when I get to it. Oh, here we go. And I did pull this rainbow card from just a random knockout box that I bought at Barnes & Noble when I got the free Pikachu Mew promo card, like the World Championship card. So sometimes knockout boxes, they have some hits. So don't sleep on it. Oh yeah, and this thing, it's just, my daughter and I always joke about it. She's like, why are your sandy cheeks when we need her? She's like, nobody wants that. Which I would have to agree, but I don't know, maybe some of y'all like that Pokemon. I don't want to be rude. Got some of there. Here we go. Nothing too crazy over here. I do like the Mareep. It is cute. Here we go. Just recently pulled this shiny, so pretty happy with that. Moving on over here. I love the Lickitung. So freaking cute. All right. I do like that. It is adorable. And then here we got the Wish.com Elvis bird. And here's some more Charizards. I pulled, I think, 2 of those and gave one to my daughter as well. And this I purchased at a previous show. Hold on. It is still sealed, so I have it folded a certain way. But I mean, you can't not get this card. Like, look how grumpy he is. Oh my goodness. What have those Pidgeys been doing to him? Also, had to purchase this card. Not the English version, but doesn't bother me. It's just a stunning, incredible artwork. Absolutely love it. We're definitely vibing right now with my nail polish. But definitely worth the purchase, in my opinion. All right. And for some reason, the universe said, Stephanie shall collect the ice cube. It shall be done. Because I can't get away. I'm just always getting the dang ice cube. I don't know what it is, but the ice cube loves me, so I got him. All right, next slot. I do love the Vulpix. I even really like the Slowpoke. It's just like, it doesn't seem to matter where he is. He's always derpy. You know, he's a derpy little dude, and I love it. I even, for some reason, I'm actually really enjoying the Snom, or however you want to pronounce it. Somehow it's oddly adorable. And then here we go. This right here. Oh my goodness. I gave one to my daughter, and I also have another one because Shrouded Fables should just be called the freaking Kingdra box, or the Kingdra collection, because that is all I ever freaking pick up. Like, those are my pulls. Kingdra. And it's honestly infuriating. And see, look, again, the dang cube. I can't escape him. It's like a stalker at this point. And I think that's it for that. And I do have like a little tiny section for these. I got some gold card items and then the ace specs. And I think that's it. So, done with the Modern Hits binder. And last but, not least, I guess, depending on who you are, I'm trying to hurry this up because this video is probably going to be 50 billion years long, so I do apologize. My People binder, which love this card just because she's got the Eevee backpack and Umbreon right here. Absolutely love it. I recently pulled this Briar, so there is hope for Stellar Crown for me sometimes if I'm willing to fork out a ton of money for it. And I recently got this one from the Brilliant Stars. I would like to get the trainers of like Vaporeon, and I think they had one for Jolteon. This is the other card I got from Brilliant Stars as well. It was an awesome ETB. So, and then I got this recently as well from the, what is it called? Paldean Fates or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to learn the names, okay? But yeah, with that being said, that's the end of my binder. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, and we shall talk to you later. Bye.